We were in Johannesburg, South Africa, a couple of years ago for Kim. Kim was doing 2 or 3 concerts there. You know, you appreciate home, but you appreciate it more when you're able to experience other cultures. We had an opportunity to tour, you know, the shanty towns. The way that some of the people live is amazing. One of the things that moved me the most about being in Johannesburg is knowing that apartheid just recently was abolished. So it was eye-opening to realize that something that my parents lived through in terms of, you know, the segregation of races, I didn't firsthand experience that, but these people had less than 5 years ago. So it was moving. I cried on stage because there's this sea of people who may not even completely understand the language, but they're singing the lyrics. Music is just amazing in that way. And if I would want to tell any story about what it's like to tour and the most fun moments or ones that have the most impact, that would exactly be the one. That energy is just, there's nothing like it. To hear them singing Kim's music, I have no words. I have no words for that. I decided that music was something that I wanted to do later in life. I'm relatively a late bloomer, I will admit that. I was in college. Actually was going to school to become an architect. I had decided before this particular epiphany while I was in college that there was no money in music. So I didn't want to pursue that, although obviously I was gifted as a vocalist. So what happened was one of my girlfriends was asked to do a show. And she said, girl, I don't have any material. I don't want to do the show. Do you want to do it? I had dabbled around with writing. So I had a couple of songs that I wanted to present. You know, whatever, it's just art. You do it, that's what it is. I did the show, and after I got off stage, more than 50% of the audience approached me at different times asking me, so when is your project coming out? Oh my God, you don't have anything? I want to buy your music. What? That was my aha moment. And ever since then, I've had my moments where I wanted to quit. I will admit that. But I just keep pushing forward. And here I am today. This is what I do for a living. I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a musician. Yes, let's get it.
And I felt like that was my only way to breathe and to keep living, was to write all these things down because I didn't speak. And so when I taught myself how to play the guitar when I was 9, it was kind of like putting poetry to music, and it was like this new kind of magic that I had made, and it literally saved my life.
To be considered a man means that you are mentally, you know, above a boy. And boys do things like not consider your feelings and are just reckless, and they don't think about the future.
I was seeing someone at the time, but not seeing them enough to care that there's all this money and all these people want me to do is have threesome with them. I was like, I've watched porns before. I know how they go down. Sure, that's easy. No.
I wanted to have a kid, and I think that's a scary thing. I think especially for female artists, like, what will that mean, you know, for my future if I take a break out to live and be a mom?